Welcome once again to Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul, your host.
Greetings, and welcome once again to Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul, your host. Labatt 50 is the beer of choice for Creepy Ghoul. How you doing, guys? It's been a while. The videos these days are few and far between. You know how it goes. Got a pile of shit here to showcase for you guys. Yeah, lots of great stuff. A lot of punk rock, a lot of metal, a lot of extreme metal, of course. Lots of horror stuff. I'm going to be showcasing all my latest finds and stuff over probably 4 videos this long weekend here in Ontario. For those of you who don't live in Canada or Ontario, it's called Family Day. Family Day long weekend. For myself, it just means another day off, which is great because Creepy Ghoul can use lots of days off. I've been working like crazy, like 10 hours a day type of thing, and my weekends are usually pretty full type of thing. I haven't had much time to do videos or anything. I've got stuff sitting here for the past, like, honestly, several months now that I can showcase for you guys. But first, I'd like to give a shout out to my friends at MDR, Metal Devastation Radio, which you guys should check out. I'd like to say hi to Lady Red, miss ya. Check out her show, Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern on Metal Devastation Radio. And right after her, we got my buddy who I'd like to say hi to, Mega Mike. And his show is called Metal Resurrection, right after Lady Red's show. His show is at 10 o'clock Eastern to 1 a.m. Eastern time on Metal Devastation Radio. It's been a while since I've been on. Like I said, my Saturday nights have just been like all over the map into Sundays. But yeah, Metal Devastation Radio, you're going to want to do yourself a favor and check it out. Okay, let's get on to some loot here. I'm going to show you guys some t-shirts I got. This is going to be my extreme metal video. I got a punk rock video. I got another video, which I'm not going to say too much of right now. And I've also got a horror collectibles video as well in the works for this weekend. Check out the new poster, flyer poster from Nuclear War Now. That's really cool. Printed on plain old white paper. Really cool. They threw this into a couple orders I got. The story of Nuclear War Now, and it's a really fucking amazing story at that. Check it out. Alright guys, so let's get to some t-shirts here. In the background, we got the sounds of Ceremony 7, a goth rock, Toronto goth rock band from 1994. This is a self-titled album. You can find them on YouTube. The singer, it's her band. She's one of my best friends. Yeah, check it out. Ceremony 7, if you like old school goth rock, like I do. Really great stuff. Bulldozer Day of Wrath. Check out this print. Really nice. And Creepy Ghoul wears size large. Got this from Hell's Headbangers. Gildian is the shirt of choice these days for a lot of places. They do make really great shirts, double stitched, really good stuff. comes out of the washer and dryer really good, I gotta say. And of course, Creepy Ghoul never wears any clothes with the exception of socks until they come out of his laundry, which is what I would recommend to you. Speaking of one of my best friends, she got me this Napalm Death shirt recently as a little present. Scum! I love Scum. Enslavement to Obliteration, though, is my favorite. I'll never ever forget the first time I ever heard Scum and then Enslavement to Obliteration. Man, I thought it was the fastest thing I had ever heard in my entire life, and I couldn't make any sense of it. I was just like, fuck, yeah, this is it. Alright guys, I got some patches. Check it out. Got Morbid Saint. The Spectrum of Death patch. I got the Goat Lord patch. That's a really cool one. Nicely embroidered. Old School Destruction. I'm not even sure why I'm getting patches still. I do like them. I have hopes in the back of my head to start up a jacket again, a vest again. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. Probably won't happen in a hurry. Mystifier from Brazil. Okay. Acid from Belgium. Great band. Needs no introduction. Love these guys. Nargroth. I remember seeing Nargroth many years ago in Toronto here. Nargroth. I missed out on the Power from Hell patch, but I did scoop up The Force, which is another great album by these guys. The Force. And there you go, Four of a Kind. DRI. Yes, sir. Patches. Patches are great. I love patches. Okay. Alright, so let's get to some, I got some new CDs and cassettes I'd like to show you guys. This first one here, I haven't, now the way it works, and this is just the way my brain works, I guess, I don't know. Whenever I get some new stuff in, right, it just pretty much gets organized and sits on my dining room table here until further notice, until I can do what I'm doing right now, and that is to showcase and talk about this type of thing for you guys. And I don't play anything, like I walk by it, I admire it, I touch it, I look at it, but I just never open anything, I never play anything until after I shoot a video and showcase it for you guys. That's just how I am. I know I'm weird like that, but it's just how it is. From Toronto, Noctlick. You've probably seen me showcase these guys many times in my videos. This is their full length, if I could even pronounce it, Satanas Solum Enetrum Est, or something like that. They're all words I've seen before, but yeah, this is the slipcase cassette of their full length. Just got that. I should have it on LP as well, which I'm gonna showcase in a sec. So, like, seriously, from start to finish, do these guys have a bad album? The answer is no. Like, every track on every album of theirs delivers like you wouldn't believe, man. Like a very extremely devastating band, Deathhammer. Didn't have this one cassette, Onward to the Pits. Great thrash speed album. You need to check out Deathhammer, man. Old school speed thrash, in the vein of Destruction and Sodom from the 80s. Really great stuff. They really capture the essence of the old days. Yeah, most definitely. I believe they're still a two-piece band. 2 or 3 piece band. I think a 2-piece band with session player. But yeah, really great stuff. Death Hammer. I own probably their entire discography. Like, just amazing shit. Scooped up as a playing copy the new reissue of a couple Slayer cassettes, and here is the live Undead cassette. I also got the Show No Mercy coming on its way. I missed out on it last time. But yeah, again, needs no introduction. Show No Mercy and Live Undead you can listen to back to back. These two first 2 albums deliver like beyond belief, man. There we go. There we go. I also got the Super 7 action figures, the old school action figures of these as well. But where's the drummer? There he is in the back right there, but they didn't make a figure for him. He's in the back right there holding up the drumsticks. But yeah, they only made these 3 guys. I don't know. Anyhow, let's get to some CDs before I get to this gem right here. I scooped up the Vlad Tepes Morte Lune demo from, I believe, 96, 95, 96, something like that. Extremely raw beyond belief. I don't know how well you're going to see the back of that. But this is said to be the final album version of this demo. Really rough recording, raw. In the vein of, yeah, the early Vlad Tepes. Really great stuff, though. If you like that French black metal from the old days, like Mutilation as well. Highly recommended. Now, Drowning the Light. I do like a good portion of his stuff. Some of it I don't like. Some of it's a little too epic for me, but I mean... I love this stuff. Some early demos here, slash, I believe, rehearsals, or I think these are 2 demos here. Limited to 500 copies, they say. This is his raw, primitive stuff. Very extremely atmospheric. I prefer the atmospheric stuff over the symphonic and epic stuff. Well, I shouldn't have used the word symphonic, but anyhow. There we go, right there. Very unusual cover as well. The cover really got me too. You got the mystical castle here. You got him here, like sticking out his tongue and his gauntlet with arm up in the air. You got a bat. You got the logos, and then you got these two. What a weird and unusual cut and paste album cover. I love it though. I love it. Most definitely. Drowning the Light's great, man. I love Drowning the Light. Oh, right there. Never ever had this one on a CD. Really happy to have the first Summoning album, Lugbers, if I'm pronouncing it properly. Well, back in the day when I was doing Warlock Mood, this album here, I was heavily influenced by, especially the drumming style as well, the primitive drumming style and the riffage. His vocals are just like holy crap, man. Highly recommended this first album by Summoning. I do have the demo tapes as well on LP and cassette box set. Pretty much anything that came after this I wasn't really too much into, but this is essential right here. Scoop that up if you can on any format. Summoning. Wanted to get the Yellow Goat pressing of the first album. Obviously it's non-official, but very extremely well repro'd. Again, needs no introduction. I got it as a playing copy. Yellow Goat. There you go right there, the mighty Bathory. Alright, next. Last but not least, for CDs, we got some Black Funeral stuff. Moon of Karasith. This is... shit, I can't remember his name. Michael Ford. That's his name. Michael Ford. This is his Black Funeral ritual music. It's the Moon of Karasith. I also Was lucky enough to scoop this up on LP many months ago from, I believe, Nuclear. Great atmospheric album, ritualistic beyond belief, extremely hypnotic. Highly recommended if you like that type of stuff. And I picked this one up. It's a later demo, or a mid-later demo, Circle of Phantoms by Black Funeral. A really raw demo. I like most of the stuff that he did, with the exception of like maybe one or two releases, but this one really caught my eye. Really good stuff. Limited to 333 copies. Dark Adversary. Dark Adversary's been putting out a lot of great stuff, man. I'm telling you, lots of primitive stuff. Look at this. This reminds me of some old Warlock Moon stuff I did, of a whole cut and paste thing, and really reminiscent of it. Yeah, a very raw demo by Black Funeral. There we go. Okay, so that's what I got for CDs, guys. Those are the CDs. Check this out. Okay, let me show you this, then we'll get to some records. The return of the records. I scooped up this gem. Here in Toronto, they had a book release of this last year. I didn't attend, well, for obvious reasons or whatever. A couple of buddies of mine did. A friend of mine scooped up this book, the Die Hard version of this book. This is the regular edition of the book, which I'm more than happy to own. It's called Eve of Darkness, and Toronto Heavy Metal 1980 to 1989. There you go, right there. It's rare that I'm getting like I get metal books. I mostly get the punk rock books whenever I can find them. But I had to have this one. This is very extremely essential. I've lived in Toronto my entire life. Born and bred here, so check this out. I'm just gonna open this right now. There we go. Oh, it's a really nice book, heavy too. I don't know how well you're gonna see that. I'm just gonna skim through it right there. Not sure if Nuclear still has these for sale, but it's a chock full of flyers, interviews, excerpts, show tickets. Photographs, wow. Toronto metal, all through the 80s. When it really mattered. The real deal, right there. I'm really excited to get into this book, man. It's got some nice weight to it. Really happy to have that. Alright. We're going to take a little break, then we're going to get back to some of the records. Stay tuned. Behold, hot and ready, the Batman, Calzone, from Little Caesars. Live and direct on Creepy Ghoul Vision, coming at ya. Won't you have a slice? Welcome back. Now, it's the return of the records. Guys, I got some crazy LPs and 7-inchers here to show you. So, from Sugar Records, S-H-U-G-A, Sugar Records out of Chicago, Illinois. I scooped up this lost 80s heavy metal band from, oh crap, from Detroit, the Motor City, Detroit, called Halloween. Yeah, it says it right there. Stupid me. Detroit's heavy metal horror show. Stupid me. I'm like, where are they from? It says it right there, idiot. This is a very early 7-incher, 2-track 7-incher from, what year is this from? 84, I think. Yeah, it probably says it right here. I'm just blind as a bat, no pun intended. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's from 84 from what I remembered. But yeah, check it out. Traditional, evil heavy metal from the mid-80s. There you go. You can't go wrong. This is very extremely hard to get. This is a repress, I believe, of like a couple hundred or something like that. I'm still trying to find any actual albums by these guys. You could find some stuff by them on YouTube. I literally just stumbled across this while checking out the Sugar Records website, looking for horror soundtracks, Halloween horror soundtracks. I came across this, and yeah, had to have it. Definitely had to have it. From Hell's The Mighty Grave Worm and Apocalyptic Raids Splits, 7-incher, 2 extremely devastating bands. I love Grave Worm a lot. Just about anything he did. I do like a lot of the Apocalyptic Raid stuff, particularly the early shit when it was very extremely Hellhammer-esque to the max. Great split. Can't go wrong there. So this one here has been on my radar now for like many months, even probably many years. I remember back in the days, a friend of mine was like really looking for this album. It's always hard to get. So High Roller put this one out, and you know, I had this in my wish list for a bit at I believe Nuclear, and finally scooped it up. Extremely devastating, harsh, beyond belief album. Just like, holy crap. Morbid Saint, Spectrum of Death. There you go. Put out on the mighty High Roller Records right there. Really good stuff. A band that needs no introduction as well. Glad to finally own a copy of this. That's for sure. And make sure, guys, that all your records have the plastic sleeves on them. Some of them come without. I've got like a bunch of them there. I just stick one in right away. Great for presentation as well. Alright. So, it was funny. I mean, I'm all about supporting local, but I don't go anywhere. I haven't been anywhere in a very extremely long time, but the last time I was somewhere was at my local record shop many months ago. And I came across 2 Enthroned albums. Now, oh shit. At my local record shop, they were asking some ridiculous price for these albums. In particular, I think this one. This was like about $50. This one was like 45, or this one's 50, something like that. And anyways, sorry man, but I ended up scooping these up at Nuclear when they got them back in. And I kind of sort of did the calculation, and it worked out to be a bit cheaper getting them through Nuclear War now, with currency conversion from US to Canada, and including shipping, just like a pinch cheaper. I don't know how that works, but anyhow, I've always loved the early Enthroned stuff. There it is, Prophecies of Pagan Fire right there. Very harsh, extreme, epic black metal right there. I've got the CD box set with the first 4 albums, and I remember listening to that and listening to it back in the day. I was just like, yeah, I was blown away by these guys. Enthroned. And here is, they're both double LP, gatefolds, put out on Back on Black. Now, how do you guys feel about the Back on Black releases? I remember Back to Black, the releases, they were said to be improperly sourced. Now, Back to Black, I don't know whatever happened to Back on Black. I'm getting confused. No, this is Back on Black. Back to Black. Yeah, improperly sourced. Now, I was reading some forums on Discogs, and they were saying Back on Black releases. Some are good, some are not good. They're sourced digitally. I don't know. I don't know, what do you guys think about Back on Black or Back to Black, if you know anything about it? Like, what's your opinion on that? I mean, I have a lot of their releases, and I mean, I quite enjoy them. I mean, the presentation is superb. You know, I haven't really played around with my stereo and my speakers and this and that and this and that to properly gauge the sound on them, but I mean, I don't really have a problem with them, and they're somewhat affordable too. Samel. Here is finally the official 110% release on the band's label of the first demos and EPs. So it's got the Medieval Prophecy 88 EP, Into the Infernal Storm of Evil Demo 87, and From Dark to Black Promo Tape 89. This is like some of the earliest recordings of the band. More than likely sourced from the original source, because it's coming right off the band's label itself. Strictly limited to 250 copies worldwide. Interesting. There we go. Happy to have that. This is also a gatefold. I believe it's a double LP gatefold. Yeah. Love early Samel. First two albums. I wouldn't really go past the first two albums. Third album, borderline-ish. I mean, I could listen to it, but yeah. Here it is right here. The full-length release of Knocked Click from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, right here in my backyard. There it is right there. And here is also the cassette version, which I just showcased a little while ago, of this album. Interesting that it would come in a slipcase. But anyhow, yeah, I haven't met these dudes yet. I'm not on the social media, so I don't communicate with... I'm not able to communicate with them, whatever. But anyhow, I'm sure I'll run into these dudes at one point and compliment them on this stuff. I mean, this is exactly the kind of stuff that I am attracted to. You know, when I was doing Warlock Moon, here's a band I would have loved to have shared a stage with, Knocked Click. Of course, they weren't around back then, but anyhow, great release, guys. If anybody's watching, I love this release. It's a little different from their other releases, but in the same vein. Very, like, I don't even know what to say about this, man. I love this release. Extremely atmospheric, man. You guys really capture the atmosphere on this release, I gotta say. Why is this Canadian stuff so hard to find, man? Like, holy crap. It's like scarce. Like the music that we put out here, especially the underground music, is just like so hard to get. Under the Sign of the Black Mark, scooped it up. It's been on my list for a bit. This will definitely act as my playing copy, as I do have an earlier pressing of this on the shelf there, I think in Under One Flag or something like that. But anyhow, great album. Nuclear got this back in, or I think Hell's got this back in. I scooped it up to complete my my Bathory trilogy there of the Return, this one, and the first. And it's got the Obi strip there. And what's being said about these releases in particular, they were sourced from the original source. And it's speculated that the dude that put these out in Japan or somewhere in Asia or whatever, I guess, knew Corathon. Again, speculation. Okay, so check this out. And now for something completely different. I recently got this for my buddy for his birthday not too long ago, and I decided, you know, what the hell? Let me scoop one up for myself. I got it. Great freaking album, Kiss Destroyer. This is quite an edition. The 45th anniversary 2LP deluxe edition, 180 gram black vinyl. More like record wax LPs. 21 total tracks, 10 unreleased. Original 1976 album, newly remastered, 6 demos, 5 unreleased, 6 studio rarities, 5 unreleased, 20-page booklet featuring the story of Destroyer and rare photos. This is freaking heavy. There's the promo sticker right there, and here's the back. You get a lot of goodies on this album, I tell you. Destroyer, we all know, is an amazing freaking album. One of my favorite Kiss albums, actually, is Creatures of the Night, which is a very extremely underrated album. There we go. I can't wait to fire this up. This will be a fun listen, that's for sure. I haven't listened to any Kiss albums in like years and years and years. All right, here we go. The mighty Hellhammer, the mighty Celtic Frost brings the mighty Apocalyptic Raids. 2 LPs I never had on LP version, but I do have on CD from way back in the day. Here it is right here. Only Death is Real. How original. But who cares, man? These dudes, like, capture the essence of Hellhammer and Celtic Frost. No question about it, man, in these early releases. Really great stuff. Really, really great stuff. Apocalyptic Raids. As you can tell by the covers alone, you know what they're all about right here. I love this. The Return of the Satanic Rites. Love it. The burning candle. There it is right there. Really, really, really happy to have these on LP. Check that out. Doesn't get any more real than that, man. There we go. The Return of the Satanic Rites. There we have it, guys. That's my extreme metal haul from like several months. I'm really glad to finally showcase this and talk about it with you guys. Now I can start playing and opening and playing some of this stuff, eh? Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm going to be shooting 3 more videos in the next, the next few hours, actually. With, of course, a change of t-shirts for each video. Watch for it on Creepy Ghoul Vision coming at you. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a couple thumbs up, will you? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And stay weird.
Thank you once again for tuning in to Creepy Ghoul Vision.